Well, now we have a set of stairs. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be working on the shed today. So, yeah, we're gonna be cladding it with, well, we're gonna build the sub wall and then we're gonna clad it with the wood in front of me, finally. So this stuff right here is gonna be put to use to kind of camouflage the shed. This is Quinn. Hey Quinn, what's up? I know you're being nosy. Hey, so she'll be with us today. Cute little puppy. Hey, cute little puppy. All right, let's get to work. So this is where we're going to build that knee wall. That's the power to the shed. We'll put that to the side. We'll clean up all these shingles. And this is where I keep all the parts from my projects that I have yet to finish. We're making a knee wall, cleaning everything out of our way, reorganizing all the stock underneath there, putting all the metal and all that I'm keeping for scrap metal for repairs and stuff, all to the side, easier accessible. And I'm going to build a knee wall, filling everything in, 16-inch centers, and then we'll clad it with plywood. I put a 45 in to strengthen the wall, keep it all straight, and as you see here, we are done. So time for a break. Hey, sit. Wait, patience. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you fell off your nose. Wait, be patient, okay? 3, 2, 1, okay. That's a bit delayed. And now that we all had our treats and our faces are fed, it's time to put up the plywood and fill in this knee wall to completely secure the entire shed, or the skirt package, if you will. Turned out pretty good in the end. And then all that we're left with is the front part of the shed for the access, and I'm still not sure what I'm going to do there. Hey guys, I did not actually end up painting. I wanted to paint the color, but I ended up building a staircase instead. So, and this is easily dismantleable. You got screws there, there, and there, and there, and that's it. One more piece of the puzzle done. Shed's still not complete for what I want to get done this year. I keep talking about those stupid deck boards. I want to kind of clad it with that, but I got sidetracked to build a set of stairs. Yeah. Anyways, this is how I did it. This is where we're going to build a set of stairs. Probably put another post right there just to kind of firm it all up using the scrap wood. So we'll get to that right now. So now we're going to do a stair stringer. And how we do that is we grab a piece of scrap lumber and we figure out our rise over run. And basically we have 21 3/4. So if we divide that by 3, that gives us 7 1/4 for our rise. And then the length of that for the actual tread step is whatever you want it to be. For me, I had some extra 2x4s. I had some 2x6. So that's 5.5 by 3.5. And that gives you your, 9 foot, 9, it's not 9 feet, 9 inches of tread. So that all being said, you just do your rise over the run. You half inch shorter than the run, and that's how you make your template. And then that way you can use the same template on your staircase. As you see here, I'm tracing it out, and then there's your stringer. Easy as that. You don't actually need a a square to do this. A square will make you more precise, but you don't actually need a square. And here you see, and this wood is very dirty. You just would cut along those lines. I use a jigsaw, as you will see, to finish the cut, so I'm not cutting into the meat of the stair stringer, which is very important. Now also, what I was just showing there is the first stair step has to be 1.5 inches shorter to equal the 7 1/4. After that, you just put the stair tread on top, and you have your full 7 1/4 from the first stair tread to the third stair tread. And I'm just hand cutting this, and I stop at the mark. I don't cut into the meat of the stringer. And again, you'll see me using the jigsaw, and I finish the cut with that. You could use the sawzall too if you wanted to. It's a little bit more out of control. Jigsaw gives you a nice precise cut. And all this is easily done, again, without a square. I personally just cut them this way because they don't have to be precise. This is a shed after all. And I also use the same stringer all the way through. So you're guaranteed to have 4 of the stair stringers to be the exact same. So once I'm done cutting this, I will use that as my template for all the others. And here's that sawzall or the jigsaw I was talking about. I have an adapter on it. This is actually an 18-volt old school jigsaw that I have an adapter on there that uses the flex volt batteries. So it doesn't use the 60-volt version of it. It cuts it down to the 20. And then the next clip, you'll see me using that stringer as a tracer. Now that's actually a 2x12, and I was using a 2x10 to build all this stuff. So I'm 2 inches wider than I need to be, but you'll see I'm just tracing it out there. And I'll be able to get 2 stringers out of this length of 2x12. And this is a scrap piece of lumber that I've had around forever that's still fairly decent. So now I just cut all the full lengths through, and then when I have to cut out those triangles, I will just hand cut them to the point again where they need to be, and then I'll finish that cut with the jigsaw. I really like these DeWalt tools. They work really, really well. I've had the old school 18 volts, and I've tried other tools as well. Everything has its place. I just prefer to be able to use a full blade width for my skill saw. So instead of like the 6 1/4 or whatever the heck it is, I can't even remember what it is now, or a 4-inch saw blade, I have the 7 1/4, which only gives you around just around 3 inches of depth, just enough to cut through, actually 3.5, to cut through a full 2x4. And that's one of the reasons why I choose the bigger saw. And also the cordless, you don't have to worry about cutting your cords and stuff like that, and the weight of it. I have a Framer old school skill saw, love the thing, worm drive, all that jazz, and it really works really well. However, it weighs like 15 pounds. I'm not sure the actual weight, but it's a ton. It's like a boat anchor. And I can use it all day long. I won't worry about it. But, you know, sometimes it's just nice to be able to have a tool that's cordless and it can show the same kind of power. Now, this stair stringer does have cracks in the wood. So you see me here putting the screws in. And that's just kind of like to firm it up, keep it all strong and steady. And you could also add a 2x4 or a 2x3 on the side of the stringer to further increase the strength of that stringer. Now I'm just checking to make sure that my new stringer is still the same as the original stringer we used to copy it off. Now here is the 4 stringers side by side all together. We can start building the staircase. We're going to put 2 more ribs to kind of support it going against the wall for up and down, and just tighten it all up. We're going to leave them open, that way no animals actually make a nest underneath it. I will eventually put patio slabs, I just don't have any available. Didn't really plan on doing this today, so this is just how it goes. And I'm going to make it so that I can take it in and out if I want to ever paint it or something like that. So a couple screws just holding it down in place. Again, guys, we're using all scrap lumber, so I had to get a bit inventive with this stuff. All in all, it came out really well. You'll see that in just a few more moments. And I'm putting in the ribs. Now, the ribs themselves are what's going to structurally adhere these stairs to the shed, and also give me the ability to keep them strong and steady as you go up and down with whatever you're carrying. I am also putting them into the ground, kind of like a stake into the ground. That's just what I wanted to do. You don't really need to do that because the shed itself will actually keep these stairs up. And I put on the 2x4s first to keep everything in a line, and then I kind of found where I could find the parallel for all this stuff. And I used all scrap lumber, so the 2x6s that I had extra and whatnot. And then the last one ended up being a 2x8, so it's going to overhang just a little bit more. I might trim it off, I might not, I don't know yet. And then I decided last minute to build the railing as well. So that was a nice, easy project. Well, we built these today. Did the other side knee wall, got rid of some more scrap lumber. Still have to do that access, but that's all done, nice and clean. So the shed is pretty well sealed up. Next year, I'll put it on concrete. Right now, it's just built out of scrap wood. Nothing too spectacular, but still covered in dirt, never really cleaned it off. Even put a railing up. So 42 inches all the way up. So you're good. Brutal. Did not intend to do this, but it did. So here it is. Now to clean up, but before I do, I gotta film my outro. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and I hope that me building the stairs and showing you guys how to do it showed you how easy it is. You don't even need a square. Like, share, and subscribe. Any comments, concerns, leave them all down below. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. As always, have fun, be safe, and if you do anything questionable, name it after me. Take care. Peace.